출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발하지.
So next on the list of games I want to give a whirl is Limbus Company. I put in about 3.5 hours so far and do intend to continue playing it. The story begins with your character Dante, a man with a clock for a head, who's lost not only his head, but his memories as well, being attacked by a mysterious group when another group comes to your rescue. However, it doesn't go well, as your saviors are all brutally murdered. Then enters a man with glowing red eyes, who quickly defeats the assailants, saving Dante before prompting him to use his powers that he doesn't realize he has to resurrect his fallen defenders. After this, we're introduced to our main base, the bust Mephistopheles. From here, the man with red eyes named Virgilus assigns you with managing the group that tried to protect you earlier, called the Sinners, to find a golden bough in order to return your head and your memories. You reluctantly agree. Next, you meet your sinners, and so far I'm finding the majority of them very enjoyable. They're all distinct enough with clear personalities and hints that there might be something brewing within them just beneath the surface. They're also not the best at being a team, not afraid to cut each other down over the smallest arguments. You've also got the driver of your man-eating bus, Karen, who has no sense of direction, that lives in her own world. So yeah, characters are definitely keeping me engaged. Alright, so let's talk about the combat. It's turn-based, and it adds more and more depth to it fairly quickly. You pick skills that can be auto-chained, attack your enemies. There's coins that are flipped that can add power to your attacks, or cause you to lose a class if you're not lucky. You'll also have to pay attention to the sin affinities, things like wrath, lust, sloth, each that have their own color assigned to them, and matching these colors will make your combos stronger or give you better effects on buffs. And then there's ego attacks, which are basically your character's supers. They do massive amounts of damage, but you want to be careful because it does affect your sanity to corrode, which can make your center hostile and end up attacking their own team members. Finally, we'll talk about dungeons, where you pick the route you want to take, which can lead to combat sections. There's also save points where your party can heal, and these also act as checkpoints in the dungeon. In the dungeon, you'll fight boss enemies. Well, you'll want to attack certain areas on the boss to do more damage and or even remove limbs. There's character checks that you can put a center of your party against the boss. There's sin affinity, giving them a higher chance to succeed in these checks, and these do cause certain debuffs or affect the boss in some way. In short, I'd recommend giving this game a try so far, and do plan on putting some more time into it. So have you tried Limbus Company? What'd you think? So long.